I am from, I initially started in Glendora, but I'm from good old El Monte. I'm a wife of 19 years. The hubby and I have been together for 22 years. We got 4 beautiful sons. Very active in my church. I'm learning to golf. However, my father won't let me leave the driving range. And I'm also an avid reader. Love to read. So I was 32, I think, right around 32 when I got my real estate license, and that was in 2007. Well, if you want to learn real estate, you just come in here and sit next to me and listen to me and talk really fast because people don't listen. That was my training, and that's where I started. In my first year, I did 6 transactions. And, I didn't know any better. I just knew that it was hard work, and I wasn't going into my broker's office because at that time I was a mommy of 2 boys. And so I worked from my home office, and I just loved to talk to people. And my day starts at 6. It used to start at 5, but I got lazy. So it starts at 6. And I generally go home about 6 p.m., but in the midst of that, I sell some houses. I do believe that you probably work on the weekends when you're doing this all alone. But once you're smart and you have leveraged yourself out and you get help, you actually get some days off. And so I think if you manage your team well, that happens. And one of the things that I really like to do is be with people. I can't stand my files and I can't stand the office in the sense of being there. I like to be social, I like to give back, and I like to do a lot of community service. There's a lot of emotions involved in that when you have a family team. And so my coach really coaches me through all of those moments so that I am able to bring the best out of them so that they can be better. My family inspires me. They're the reason I get up every day and do what I do, and I do the best that I can for them. We have a requirement on our team that we hit 100 contacts every week. And so when I go back to her and say, I only hit 60 this week, she's like, what's up, Lori? You're leading them. Why aren't you doing the 100 contacts if you're requiring it of everyone else? My one thing, honestly, I through coaching and through my life, I've seen the one thing I love to do is build relationships. And so every day I get up with the intention to build new relationships and to make sure that every time I come into contact with someone, I leave them in a better place than they initially were. And I encourage you all to just get up and do your best and share it with the world. And when you share it with the world, you make a difference for everyone else.